Happy Halloween, my beauty professionals. And today I want to show you how to do a French twist. Now, really, in the front, it's up to you how you want to do your French twist. You could do a pump, or you could have the hair molded over to the side. Today, I'm going to show you some dry finger waves in the front and a French twist in the back. So, I have her draped. And on my table setup, I have my curling iron. And then I have my plastic clips. I have two because I'm going to be sectioning off in two sections. I have two different types of rat tail combs, one with wider teeth, and then the other is with finer teeth. I have finger waving clamps, which you'll see later on how to use those for dry finger waves when you're molding the hair. I have my bobby pins. And then I have my hairspray, which this is one of my favorite sprays because it gives the hair so much shine and the hair literally lasts all day. It's a company that's been around for a while. It's called IC. So what I'm showing you is how you can find someone's natural part. If they want to use their natural part, you comb the hair back and push it forward, and the hair will split to where it's naturally parting. But I took a little bit more hair off of the side. I want her hair parted on the side. Of course, you can part it however you like it. You can have it down the center if you want. So I'm separating the hair in the front, and I'm going to be doing the front last. The first thing that I do is I curl the hair for a foundation, and I'm curling it all in one direction because it makes it easier for me to twist it up into a roll. So another name for a French twist is a vertical roll also. And I like to teach French twist first before I start doing updos because a French twist really is considered a classic updo. You can dress it up as much as you want with jewels and rhinestones and all that good stuff, or put flowers in it, or it could just be a simple French twist if you're going to a dinner, if you're hosting a party, going to the governor's ball, darling, what I used to say, or to the academy. So really a French twist, like I said, has lasted throughout the generations, and that's what I mean when I say it's a classic. So the first thing, after I've curled the hair, we've set the foundation. Now I'm going to mold the left side of her hair over, and I'm going to bobby pin, starting in the nape area, diagonally over one another. So I make sure that this part of the hair is smooth, and then this is me rolling the hair over just to show you how I'm going to do the overall style. So I'm fixing that side, and then I'm going to spray it a little bit with hairspray just to keep it back. And if you see, I have it from a distance. I'm not spraying up close, and I'm really not using a lot of hairspray because when you do that, it actually does adverse and it doesn't hold as well as it can. So now I have some of my pins diagonally pinned over one another, and I'm just going to do that however high up my French twist is going to go. And I'm showing you that I'm using the bumpy part of the bobby pin to anchor down into the hair, not the smooth side. And it took me years to find that out. I want to say I've only known that for a couple of years. I always used the smooth side. So for this here, I'm showing you how you would get a nice full French twist. What I'm doing is I'm splitting some of the hair, and I'm actually going to do a French twist inside of a French twist. So, and that's to make the hair look fuller because her hair is silky, and it actually was a little too oily, but that's all right. I made it work. But so yeah, some people call it a cushion, but this is just to make it look fuller. So if you see, I back combed it, and then you can see where I'm spraying it, and it's kind of ratted or teased, if you will. But that part will not be showing. I'm adding a little more hairspray to the side so that hair that's swept back looks smooth. And I'm going to show you a little trick with the curling iron. If you use a compatible hairspray with your curling iron and you still have little frizzies, you can take your warm curling iron and kind of just run it over that area, and it will lay down the frizzies and make it look silky and smooth, as you see. So now I have this bit of hair that I left out, and I'm actually going to sweep that over the inside French twist that's teased. And that's going to be my smooth covering over the teased French twist. And I'm just misting a little hairspray so it can look smooth and silky. So if you watched my hair bump tutorial, you remember when I explained that you would tease and do all the rough stuff underneath, but leave at least an inch or more of smooth hair out to cover that. Well, we're doing the exact same type of procedure, but just over the French twist vertically. And so now I'm just kind of doing the finishing touches, using my rat tail comb to tuck in whatever is not there. And if you notice, I do not put my bobby pins in my mouth, because that is unsanitary and it does strip your teeth of its enamel, which can ruin your smile. So you don't want to do that. I don't really open my bobby pins too wide. A lot of times when I use them, I don't open them at all. I just kind of tuck them in. And again, I'm using my curling iron to smooth over little frizzies and hair that doesn't want to lay over smooth. And so, yeah, I'm just doing the finishing touches on that. Tucking in the bobby pins, getting that final. I struggled with this one here. Right there at the bottom, it was so annoying. I put hairspray, I used the curling iron, I used my tail to try to pull over, but it ended up working out in the end. So after this, then I'm going to focus on the front half. So you see I have it down from the top of the head, parted all the way down to the ears. And there's different ways, like I said, you could do the front. So you could smooth that hair over if you wanted to and tuck it up into like a pin curl there. You could use some bobby pins with the rhinestones in it so that it adds a little, twist to your French twist. And there's so many things that you can do with a French twist, and that's why I love to teach this first before I show updos. So right now I'm doing a few curls on the top, just your regular, skateboard type curls where you're curling at the base and working it down through your ends, putting that comb underneath for safety measures. And then I'm going to dry finger wave. Just do a couple of waves in the front, and that's where your finger wave clamps come in. So I'm molding it into a wave, starting going away from the face. And then I'm going to come toward the face and add my finger wave clamp there, right on the ridge. And I struggled with that a little bit too. And then I'm going to do my last wave and clamp that on there. And once you do that, you add a little bit of hairspray to it. And you actually wait a couple of minutes. And then when you're done, you just softly take those clamps out. And then you smooth over whatever you need to smooth over. I used my curling iron to help lay that hair down and redefine the ridges. And voila, there you have it. Dry finger waves on the side. So that's the front. And then in the back, there is your smooth French twist. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you and happy Halloween. See you next time.